this game now because I kind of know a little bit more than what my brain is actually getting. Oh, I am pumped. Alright. Oh god, I just need to find these Monokumas. Monokuma plushies. And oh crap, I should have said second game. Oh look, $5. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. There we go. I'm over here like, what is my stupid self doing? This is glorious, man. Alright. The gym, bio, teacher's lounge, and classroom 2B. Oh, the laundry room. Isn't this place from the first game? It is. And actually, there's a Monokuma in here. I need to get it. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place what looked like a trial ground. But then why? I'm not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I looked at trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? This is giving me Danganronpa 1 vibes right now.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys! At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately!
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy, but why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? I think they said it was up here. Ah, there you go.
No.
Alright, so I have to go in order. I want to check around though, it's been forever! What is this? In a normal classroom there'd be a window, but instead there's this iron plate over here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist, looks like a pretty thick iron plate. It's just to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classroom. Does it really Hope Speak Academy? And it's always the same. When your brother calls you, so you missed stuff. Ah, that sucks. Don't have any hands. Oh wait, no. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma says come to the gymnasium, right? And then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Now that I think about it, because this way was, oh my god. What's glitchy? Why is it dark? I don't remember, triangle, there we go. Wow. It feels so great. Look, that's glitchy. 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 Okay, let's get out of here. Wait, is every door like glitchy now, or what? Oh. Oh no, it's that eye thing. I remember that. Oh, this brings back so many memories. Aww. The nurse's office. Oh, that was Sobi Mikan's place. Whoa, no, alright, not anymore. Now that I think about it, do I still got this dumb... I still do. Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. It's the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. The gym! It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard the announcement it came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Why, you.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys, it's a Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it, anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Did I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies!
You were serious about that? Oh, we still got Mini Maru! Oh, yes. Okay. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this!
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullcrap. Just spit it out already. Or you take us, you bastard. Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my! Are your minds forgetting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it is in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? Or plans to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
Nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making large exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. And what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about
But
this?
on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling what the outside world is like before you make a decision. But do you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here? Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No!
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast? Alright, I gotta get my water. I don't even know where it is.
Hey,
We're just extras? What the heck? What is this still alive?
damn it!
What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your short trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as before. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be!
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Well, doesn't it look like Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? That's what I'm saying. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I could think of.
You serious?
so they're not the world ender, then we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be our allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Shaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we need to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Okay, wait. Oh god, okay, it's so loud in my ears for some absolute reason. When it's only that loud. Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself!
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Host Peak Academy about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, can we go home when this is over, right? Can we finally get out of this damn island, right? He's that destined just to leave. It's like he doesn't care about anyone else. If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes. It's so weird. It's just so weird hearing her say that. He's right. Now's not the time to be moan how unlucky I am. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a whole word. It just looks weird. Oh, that was another grammar error. Where this place really is, what's happened to Host Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We had to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we've never chose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird building?
Even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all questions inside this building. Well, I'll just go on ahead.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious? She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
Alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stop at a green light, we'll never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
If Kana already took off on our own, it might be faster we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. So let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. See you guys later. With those brief words, Fujita left the gymnasium.
Excuse me?
I should do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my!
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed, and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more is going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my casual, peaceful, everyday life. And the only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things kept happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Boop.
I knew you could do it.
Wow, you're kidding me. What? What? What the hell? What? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but clearly different. Is this Monokuma doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. What the hey? It literally transported us somewhere else. Whoa. Oh, this is trippy. Whoa. Whoa. Woo. Nope. Okay. Woo. Oh my god, this is so trippy. Jeez, I gotta go. I don't remember all the classrooms here. Wow, it's been forever since I played the first game. Well, I can't go there. Okay. We can go to the dojo. Weird. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that makes me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to be unique. I don't even know anymore. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just a show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. What? This is so weird. Ugh. Is that an anime or something down there? What the heck? What is this? This is a manga. The title is Manga for Morons, The History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first you want? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might... Ooh. That might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Oh god. Oh look, a Monokuma head's down there at the bottom. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Ugh. Ah. A school for talent, it is also a school for research and talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts the students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty has hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy receives an endless timeout. How'd it go?
Oh, it was nice. It was long, but it was pretty cool.
I'm sitting here like, how long is this thing?
Well, they didn't start till 7.
Dang!
Yeah, I don't know why the hell I had to be there at 5. I'm like, really? It was cool. It was different. You know, we always go for just the food. Never, I mean, I see the princesses, or, you know, but never really, you know. Well, it was cute. There was five representing Puerto Rico.
Hey.
So, I don't think how the Puerto Rico won, though.
What?
Or did one win? I don't even remember now. I don't know. We was backstage. We had to guard the judges and stuff like that, you know, so. No, it was cool. It was different, you know. I'm tired. My feet hurt.
No. Oh. Ooh, there it is. Ooh. Don't forget the Monokuma's rights. I actually have a whole thing set up for me, just saying where do I need to go, because I don't have the patience. Stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. But this Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent. They created Hope's Peak Academy, Ernest was a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented the incident that triggered the tragedy. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga, the tragedy Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mixes the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd be just a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on!
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course.
Hey! Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you are one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or are you willing to steal those memories yourself? Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that though. And saying it's my fault, I forgot. That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserved course student.
What's going on?
This hallway's kind of creepy. I can't go to the places I should be able to go to. It's like some rules being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. I think this is where I was at. Kinda ish. Dude, so weird. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Street Academy. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope Street Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope Street Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? Let's see. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages. See what I can learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope Street Academy. The story made a heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting character-solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Street Academy occurred at Hope Street Academy. Ugh. The key player in the event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents, wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind. The Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students at Hope Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve course students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. Oh! And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. Oh my god. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Yo, that's even better because that's actually a real manga. Danganronpa 0, which I gotta read though. I have to read it. That has to be my new goal now. I have to go find that manga, find some website, and read it. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the browser page. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? When you gotta read for some canon stuff. There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony. For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously gets on my nerve. The ultimate hope? Now, I still mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply means talent. Kamakura, Kamakura, yes queen. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way, I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history so far. What's this incident, right? What kind of incident was that? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? Izuru? I don't know. A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. What the heck is with this room? It's cold in here. Oh, I see it. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
I've been found!
Oh my god, I'm so close! There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it, the next one would obviously be about this incident. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as blah 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 history. God. And is this drawn so grotesquely because this incident itself is that grotesque? Yep, Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. Blah blah was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of reading. Actually, I'm gonna take a break on reading, so, well, talking, but. Alright.
No way! What? Whew. What are you saying? Hello.
Pretty much. Well, that's how I always saw it.
Jeez. Damn right.
Hiya! No, no! What?
It's about ultimate despair.
actually.
It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, feared person alive.
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despair. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some messed up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their oh my god, I'm brain dead. Philosophy. Okay, got it. I'm so brain dead. Philosophy. Have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Again? Oh god. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was their purpose? What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose. It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie, Hajime. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the heck? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know what the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy? Oh, about final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as a disposable limbs. They believe in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Yeah, that's true. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? I like how we get a fade picture of her. I gotta pick the bad end. For this one, I gotta pick the bad end first. The first game has 2 endings too, but I decided to pick the good ending. So I'm gonna pick the bad ending first, and then I'm gonna pick the good ending. So I actually do need to check though which one is the good and bad. Like, so I just want to do the bad ending first. That way I can get like a recap from where I am at. Every Danganronpa game has 2 endings. I don't know, for some reason I think I'm hearing multiple, but it's quite weird. If you see Hiko, that's true what you said. Junko Enoshima is really dead. What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you just said about the Killing School Life? Like, the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at People's Peak Academy. If I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. But Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey!
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Thank you. He made it just more shorter. Junko took away the memories of those former students of Post-Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students, and she took away the memories. That's just like that. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel jerk. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with spirit all at once. That's tough. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether the modicum story is true or doesn't matter, or it does not matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? The followers of Junko carrying out their will. I can't even talk. Well, I don't know.
No shit!
What are you gonna do? Ooh, how exciting! Well now.
Huh? He said he would tell you things, so... Uh-oh. It's like you literally have to leave, though.
Based on my gut feeling. So...
It's just my gut!
Oh, that main cast. To combat the biggest, most awful, blah blah blah, the graduates of Hope Street Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? I've been drinking water now. It's all the truth. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information of a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Street Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope Street Academy, it's impossible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Jugo and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Street Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can now proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Oh my god. The exploding pixels now.
Maybe. Well.
Yeah, they are tripping.
Huh? Are you serious?
I did it! The 1%! Woo! I finally got that trophy, oh my god.
This is bad. I mean...
This guy is so useless sometimes. Wow. Oh my god, it's Kyoko! It's all of us, oh my god.
Huh? Ah. I mean...
Oh my god. You know what? One more day.
Not really.
Well, of your normal job.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, how long are you working at the International so I know?
Tomorrow I should get off at 5. Because I need to hurry up and get my ass here and start getting all this shit up and outside. And then Saturday morning it's from 8 to 11. And then Sunday I have to be there like 9:30. I'm really not sure till what time.
Tell me why Kayla made 4 different kinds of cheesecake.
They did.
And strawberry shortcake and peanut butter pie.
What's she doing with all that?
Huh?
What's she doing with all that?
That's for her graduation party.
Oh.
I'm sitting here like, hey, I saw strawberry shortcake.
Oh shit, the party's tomorrow. Right? It's
What?
this weekend. The party's?
They're all this weekend. They're Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. You got the address, right?
They're all up on Discord. I can find it again.
Get them and write them down.
Yeah.
Please. What time is Kayla's party?
I don't know. Everything's in Discord.
Don't you have this information?
It's in there. I have to go back and find it.
Find everything else. I need address. I
Time.
need times. Both parties. Okay? So that way I can get you here.
Well, I was like, Dennis is on the east side.
Well, I know that. It's Saturday.
Hers is in Wellington, so it's fine if I get there late. I'll just have to let her know that I'm gonna be there late.
Well, chill. You're gonna spend a nice amount of time. I'm letting you know that. I ain't gonna drop you off and then like an hour later, like, I don't want to leave. Just know that you're gonna be spending some time there.
Uh-huh.
So I might just have to come here and take me a damn nap. Or depending on how hyper crazy I feel, I just need to spend a moment alone.
Yeah.
But just know, I'm not gonna drop you off all the way Wellington and turn around an hour later and come snatch you back up.
Yeah.
So, get all the information and write it down. That way you ain't gotta screenshot it and send it to me. Do something.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Man.
Wrong! What are you saying?
You idiot, that is her.
Of course not! Well... Today, I'm feeling white!
What's going on? Hey! This is bad. What's going on?
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.